What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome to some DD2. The Power Surge update hit today, and I just got home from work. I did go and do the new map once just to try it out. I actually nailed it on my first try, which I thought it was going to be a little more difficult than that. And it's definitely a chaotic map, but was actually able to get a pretty decent glaive on my first run, 749. Haven't tried it out on the monk yet. Got that Walking Tempest, of course. I'm going to have to look at a few other ones and see what the roll ranges are and see if this is actually a good one. But I was pretty stoked getting a 749 item on the first run. But without further ado, let's hop on in. Now, the first thing I did when I got home was I looked on Scarecrow's channel because I knew he would have already done this map today. So I checked it out, and I just wanted to go ahead and quote him because it was some funny-ass shit, especially after a trying night at work. In him saying, this map just requires throwing shit on the ground. And that is indeed right. So let's go ahead and hop in and check it out here. Now, I'm doing it on the Abyss Lord. I haven't done it on any other characters yet, but from what I'm reading on the forums and what I've seen in a couple of different videos, you can do this on anything just about. However, it is pretty easy, or it's easier to get done if you do it on a hero that has some sort of walls or blockades. Now, they're only going to last 35 seconds. That's the whole deal with this map, is all your towers, they insta-build, but they only last 35 seconds. So it's constant spamming shit on the ground, and it's actually kind of fun. I mean, like I said, I only did it once, so but I did nail it on the first try, and it was pretty fun to do overall. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Now, one thing that I did find towards the end of my run that made it easier is if you just found a nice stationary spot and just spammed your towers down from there. You don't actually have to go and run around all over the place. You can spam this from there, but it'd probably be a good idea to make sure you keep that skeletal orc up as often as you can, as that definitely helps out quite a bit. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to throw a couple of blocks around here and then just G it up. Of course, those towers are only going to last 35 seconds, so I don't want to waste any time. Now, when you start off on your first wave, you're going to definitely, if you're bringing your archers, you're going to have a little benefit if you spam them out this way. Reason being is they're going to pretty easily hit all those lanes, or hit both lanes, and you're going to maximize each side of your archer. Now, kind of what I did from here is just kind of played around. I threw some ramsters down. I did all kinds of stuff, just kind of had fun. And, of course, my skeletal orcs are electrified, which adds a little bit of CC for me there if I do get those ramsters in place. Oop, I'm getting a little too carried away with the ramsters. More orcs, damn it, more orcs. The answer is always more skeletal archers, pardon me. The answer is not more orcs. The answer is more archers. Anyway, just kind of spamming it around. Don't panic if you find yourself running out of green mana, because it is just everywhere. There's quite a bit of it laying around on the ground, as you see. You actually don't even have enough room to loot it all just from your initial chest. You're going to have an additional 100 or whatever laying there. But anyway, continue to the spammage here. Now, I lost my skeletal orcs over here. I'm just going to go ahead and throw a couple of those bad boys down. We'll put one right here. And you see, just that one little mana dump was 1,200 mana. So, I mean, you pick it up just insanely fast. Now, the timer's still going on your towers, so just G it up and get to moving here. And now, of course, we got that other entrance, so I'm going to turn the archers. I'm actually going to put them down in all kinds of different directions, but didn't get an orc up there. An orc would have helped. Throw a ramster in too, just for giggles. Now, since the towers are instantly placed, one thing you'll notice right away is you can't aim them, which kind of sucks. But once you get used to it, not too big of a problem. Now, the boss is coming, so we want to make sure we got lots of shit on the ground here, so I am just going to keep spamming it around. Let's get a couple of skeletal orcs here to absorb just a little bit of that, and then I'll give them a little help up here with some archers. Now, your worst nightmare really at this point is having one of these bosses get through, obviously. Oops, I guess I didn't need that other skeletal orc there, but it never hurts. I mean, you can throw one in front of the other, whatever the case is. It's gonna... The main thing is just keeping an eye on them, making sure you have one up there. And you see I lost this one here, so, whoops, and I accidentally dropped a Ramster instead. Might as well throw down another Ramster to give a little assistance over here, and just kind of having fun with it. Now, you know, I tell you, it was kind of shocking to me when I first logged on. I was able to log on just to check out some tower stats and stuff before I went to work, and I was surprised to see the nerf bat hit the EV2 hard. I mean, the protons, crit damage is drastically changed on the protons. I went from, like, I think I was over 40,000, or I don't remember. I was high 30s, low 40s, something like that for crit damage, and I went all the way down to like 11k. So I mean, that, I know there's a bunch of forum posts about it already, and a lot of people are pissed. And that wasn't even what was mentioned. And you know, although the Archer definitely had some changes, we got reduced range, a little less damage, and or pardon me, reduced range and a slower fire rate. They don't seem to have taken near the hit that the EV2 did with the proton beams, and of course, that wasn't expected. That was not in the old patch notes, or wasn't in the preview. Pardon me. So I mean, we weren't expecting that to happen, and it happened. So a little disappointing there. But, you know, whatever. We'll find ways to work with it. As long as I haven't gotten, like I said, I haven't played with it yet, which I will kind of run through my daily 5 after doing this video here today, just to, you know, to check out to see if my old easy mode strategies that I do every day still work. But I'm anxious also to get on that Apprentice and try out the Earth Shatter. Now, I didn't realize when Earth Shatter was buffed back in the day that it was changed to single target, and that's Earth Shatter should be AoE. I mean, you got a tower that costs that much, it should be AoE. Now, once again, I haven't had a chance to play with it, but it seemed like, in my mind anyway, that the change to the harpoons was actually pretty nice. I know it did, a lot of people were pissed about it going up, as it did go up 10 DU. But it seems to be really dishing out the pain, which, I mean, that's awesome, you know? So, anxious to get in and try that out, too. Now, here's one of those situations where I'm just going to hop right up on top of the cart here, as much as I hate to sit on the cart, and I'm just going to start dropping stuff from right here. And, you know, I've got a little bit of blocking going on for my skeletal orcs, not a ton, but a little something. And, of course, you can't direct the archers, so you're going to have bolts spraying absolutely everywhere by doing this. Let's pick up a little bit of mana real quick here, as I did get a nice bunch of towers laid down here. I actually have a big old hole right here in the front again. Let me go ahead and slap those bad boys down before I jump back up top. Anyway, if you go on the rotation with your skeletal orcs, and you know, you're not doing any upgrades, you're not worried about wall health, anything, so it doesn't matter if your blockades, you're better off having the damage and not worrying about the blockade health, because it's only gonna last 35 seconds anyway. So let's get some back up here. We've got another one coming there. Stop, damn you. Alright, good. And more archers. More archers indeed. What, 20-some baddies left. Now, another thing, if you do feel like you're going to have a problem with mana, when you get to the point where you've only got like 10 mobs left, like right now, it would be an ideal time to just run around and sell a bunch of your towers before they do the auto despawn thing. Which I didn't really find that necessary quite yet. I had, like I said, I was able to knock it out on my first try, and that made me think that it may not be too much of an issue. But you see, I filled back up, and I still haven't even popped the chest yet, so we're in pretty good shape there. Let's get some more orcs laid down. I'm going to put a third one right there, just because. And as soon as I get the orcs laid down, I'm going to go ahead and start the map. And back to the archer spam. You can... I think the squire is going to be effective here too, to be honest with you. You know, the harpoons I think fire too slowly to get the benefit. Maybe the harpoons might work, I don't really know, since I have yet to test it out. But one thing's for certain, it's easy, and all it requires is just, you know, spamming stuff around. But on the same note, it is still very, very chaotic, and that makes it fun, you know. Not the most efficient archer spamming out there. Now, just in case, I did keep my... actually, I think I've got my gun witch in my hero deck. Just in case something gets so close that... a little too close for comfort and you need some more DPS. I personally am bringing along the gun witch to make that happen, just in case. Continue to spam, continue to spam. How many baddies we got left? Let's see, let me get another. Oh, we got problems over here. Come on, die, you bastard. Woo! That almost got ugly. Now I need to pick up some more green mana real quick here. Like I said, although it is easy, it is chaotic as hell. So, you know, chaos, of course, adds a little fun to the mix. Got things pretty much back under control now. Shouldn't be an issue. Let's see, a little skeletal orc up there might help. Oh, my cart actually took a few shots. The first run I did, my cart didn't take any damage at all. Only 2 bads left, so we're pretty well there. Actually, we are there. He's a little burrowed baddie. Anyway, and there we go. And that was that's the new map, the Power Surge on Nightmare 4 Challenge mode. Let's see what I got. Did I get a fat loot item? Let's see, let's see. Come on, give me the goodness. Huh, well, not a bad loot pool, but not necessarily the stuff I was looking for. There's another Glaive of the Storms. I'll have to compare those two side by side. And I got another Blaster Caster. Defense Health one. Yeah, I won't be using that on my Walling Apprentice, though. But, anyway, something to add to the collection. So, that's going to do it for now. Thank you for watching. Click that like button. Please subscribe. And I'll be back soon. Very soon. Maybe even within a few hours. With some more DD2. Have a good one. See ya.